We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Jerry Coleman gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jackie Robinson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Stansberry has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
Batting second, the right fielder, Shawn Green.
Next for the Dodgers, Shawn Green. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Roy Campanella.
Into the box, Roy Campanella, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Roll, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something, or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Reyes.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Stepping in now, Edgardo Alfonso, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Mike Piazza. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Green in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Darryl Stansberry.
Next for the Mets, Darryl Stansberry, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Kershaw's ready. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Adrian Beltre. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. One there. On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, Duke Snider.
Now to the plate, Duke Snider, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 1-0. Next up for New York, Carlos Beltran took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Beltran is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Count still full, 3-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Once again a 3-2. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Bernard Gilly.
Now in the box, Bernard Gilly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Seager settles under it near second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. So coming to the plate, Howard Johnson. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch on its way. Bellinger fields cleanly. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Kershaw gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Pitch popped up. Robinson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Pedro Guerrero. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Pedro Guerrero.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Called Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
Digging in now, Corey Seager. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Corey Seager is out number 2 here in the third inning.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The first baseman.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Two 2-0. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
The pitcher, Jerry Coleman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first. The 1-0.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Reyes. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Alonso, the runner at second with one away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The bat, the second base.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, Edgardo Alfonso, 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Riding in once again, Mike Piazza. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is strike two swinging.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself, that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Kershaw comes set. 2-2 on its way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Darryl Stansberry, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead it 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
3.
To the plate now, Sean Green, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Sean Green goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready now, Roy Campanella. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yeah. 0-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Carlos Beltran.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Bernard Gilly will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. No problem here, 1 away. In now, Bernard Gilly comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Bernard Gilly goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First pitch coming. Here it is. Howard Johnson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Guerrero is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Mets out in front, 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Adrian Beltre. First offering on its way. 1-0 pitch on the way. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Stansberry is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Duke Snider. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Into the box now, Pedro Guerrero. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now a throw over. And he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Alonso.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And Robinson will throw him out. One gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jerry Coleman. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Fouled off. The 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And there's out number two. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Digging in, Edgardo Alfonso, and now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he pops it up. Right fielder coming on. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jackie Robinson. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set and the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Back to the mound, and they may have him hung up here. The tag, and he's out at the plate.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Digging in once again, Sean Green. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. Now another 0-2.
1 ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one and hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A line shot to third base. Quick throw to the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
Now batting.
So a big moment here and standing in, Roy Campanella. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two men are on with two men out. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Shoots this one to first. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. Throw to second, but he's in there as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
At the plate, Adrian Beltre, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 offering ripped down the first base line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Don Newcomb enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 36, Don Newcomb.
Standing in, Mike Piazza. Last time through was a base hit.
The catcher,
First pitch on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
That evens it up 1-1. Two and 1 to Piazza. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Now here it comes. Darryl Stansberry waits on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Darryl Stansberry. Here comes the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Standing in now, Carlos Beltran, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, Bernard Gilly, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Nobody out, runner on first. Right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Howard Johnson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Drilled down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
after multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Two and two count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. One away now for the Mets in the sixth. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the seventh. It's now 4-2 New York. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Duke Snider. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now back.
Into the box, Pedro Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Stansberry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down by a count of 4-2. Keith Hernandez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Keith Hernandez.
And that's taken for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jose Reyes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. Gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
1-0 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. From the stretch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Full count still. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Campanella over to his left, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Jesse Orozco has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jesse Orozco.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Orozco is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Gil Hodges will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Gil Hodges.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Jackie Robinson. No balls and 1 strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Sean Green, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 4-2. Wade Hershiser is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Oral Hershiser.
Ready to take his hacks again, Darryl Stansberry, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Stepping up now, Carlos Beltran. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 4-2. Addison Reed comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Addison Reed.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Roy Campanella.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and a strike to count. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. One and one, here it is.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Hit down the third base line. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So now to the plate, Adrian Beltre. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch down the third baseline. but this will get foul for strike 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Duke Snider, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No hits to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he fouls this one off. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Mets rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jerry Coleman notches his 3rd win of the year. Addison Reed records the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.